The supermom myth is, honestly, it's toxic. Hey everyone. I am so incredibly excited to finally say this. Welcome to the very first episode of the Maya podcast. I'm your host, Maya, and today... Okay, let's be real for a second. Today's topic is something very, very close to my heart. We're diving into the new mom survival guide. You know, that period right after you bring the baby home? The part they don't always show in those perfect filtered Instagram photos. But before we get into the deep stuff, I want to talk to you guys watching right now. What was the one thing that absolutely shocked you when you became a parent? Was it the sudden lack of sleep? Or maybe just how many diapers one tiny human can actually go through? Write it down in the comments. I really want to hear your stories. Joining me today is the wonderful Dr. Sarah. She's an expert in maternal mental health. Sarah, thank you so much for being here. So, Sarah, I was reading a comment yesterday from a new mom. She said she feels like she's failing just because she's, well, completely exhausted and her house is a mess. Why do we put so much pressure on ourselves to be super moms the minute we leave the hospital? Oh, Maya. First of all, thank you for having me. And to that mom listening right now, please hear me when I say this. You are not failing. You're just human. The supermom myth is, honestly, it's toxic. We see influencers looking perfect 2 days after birth, and we think that is the standard. But your brain and body are going through a massive, and I mean massive, chemical shift. Exactly. I mean, I think people forget it's a literal physical recovery too, right? It's not just about getting used to a baby. It's like your whole world flipped upside down overnight. Wait, Sarah, let's talk about that chemical shift. I've heard people talk about the baby blues, but sometimes it feels like more than just being a bit sad. How does a mom know if what she's feeling is normal or if she needs to reach out for more help?
That's a great question, Maya. Look, about 80% of new moms experience the baby blues. Crying for no reason, feeling irritable. It usually fades after 2 weeks. But if you're feeling hopeless, or if you can't bond with the baby after that, that's when we talk about postpartum anxiety or depression. And there is no shame in that.
Right. No shame at all. I actually had a friend, let's call her Emily. She told me she spent the first month just staring at the wall, feeling like a robot. She loved her baby, but she felt numb.
That numbness is so common. It's the brain's way of protecting itself from extreme exhaustion. Emily wasn't a bad mom. Her battery was just at 0%.
So let's give them some real, raw advice. For the moms watching right now, sitting in a messy living room, feeling like they can't keep up, what's the first thing they should give themselves permission to stop doing? Stop trying to be the perfect host. Seriously. If people come to visit the baby, they aren't there to judge your kitchen. They're there for the baby. Let them bring you food. Let them do the dishes. Yes, please. If you're visiting a new mom, don't ask for a cup of tea. Just go to the kitchen and make it yourself. And what about the sleep when the baby sleeps advice? Is that even possible? Honestly, it's the most annoying advice ever. Because when the baby sleeps, that's usually the only time you have to shower or, feel like a person again. My advice, sleep when you can, but also prioritize rest over productivity. A 10-minute nap is better than a 10-minute vacuuming session every single time.
And one more thing, Maya.
It's okay to cry. It doesn't mean you don't love your baby. It just means you're tired. Your emotions are recalibrating. Give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. I love that. Guys, Sarah said something so important there. I want to hear from you now. Did you find it hard to ask for help in those first weeks? Or did you have a village that supported you? Share your stories in the comments. It might be exactly what another mom needs to read right now to feel less alone. I want to pivot for a second, Sarah. We talk a lot about the mom, but what about the partner? Usually the dad is there, feeling a bit lost? Like he wants to help but doesn't know how without getting in the way. Exactly. Dads often feel like secondary parents in those first weeks, but their role is crucial. A dad's biggest job isn't just holding the baby, it's protecting the mom. I love that. Like a bodyguard for her peace of mind? Precisely. Dad, if you're watching, don't ask, how can I help? Just look around. If the trash is full, take it out. If she's nursing, bring her a huge bottle of water and a snack. Be the barrier between her and the rest of the world. So true. Sometimes I've got the dishes, you just rest, is more romantic than a bouquet of flowers in those early days. Dr. Sarah, thank you so much for joining me today and for sharing these insights. This was the perfect way to start this journey.
Thank you, Maya. It's been a pleasure. And to all the moms out there, you've got this.
And to everyone watching at home, thank you for being part of our very first episode. If this conversation helped you, or if you know a new mom who needs to hear this, please give this video a like and share it with her. We're just getting started on this channel, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. We have so many amazing topics coming up. Thanks for watching, stay real, and I'll see you in the next one.